Wonder Platinum. Welcome to the No Wonder stream. So, a little bit of backstory on this. So, I went to the store the other day to pick up Far Cry Primal for the purposes of this of doing a stream. And went to the store and I stared at the box for about 10 minutes. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not even that into Far Cry. I don't have any really strong feelings about it anymore. So fuck it, we're going to be taking a look at a game that I decided to take a chance on. It's only like $12 on PS4 and Xbox, I believe. I'm not sure if there's a Steam version, but apparently this is a Dojin brawler from Playism. This is called Mitsurugi Kamui Hikae. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that. But yeah, we're just going to go in there and play around for a little bit. So yeah, this game's got a super basic throwaway plot. If any of you are familiar with Gare Zero, that's probably the closest analog I've got. Yeah, this lady's all like, oh, there's this fucking sick sword. It's pretty cool, but it's bad though. This is pretty much the sword from, what's it called, from Ninja Gaiden X from on the Xbox. This is all very casual. Gotta murder my gal pal. So yeah, this game's really pretty basic, straight up. So I'm going on New Game Plus so you can see some of the upgrade trees. It's really pretty straightforward. It is essentially a bargain action game. There's some definite like pantsu stuff going on in terms of the, or some fan service stuff going on in terms of the some of the costumes, but it's really pretty. I felt like it was pretty downplayed for the most part. So the main thing is just you have. So the interesting thing about the game is that you have your life bar at the top, and then you have your a meter below that, which is your katana gauge. So as you look, when you make attacks with the katana, you lose gauge, and then as you hit people, they turn red, which is called the bleeding effect. And then if you do a special flourish while they're bleeding, then you get points, and it refills your katana gauge. So the interesting thing I felt about it was that there was how all these mechanics are all tied together. So fuck. Okay, yeah. So the beginning is a little rough because there are some key moves and stuff that you have to unlock over time. So I guess we'll try and because it kind of throws you in there, but we're gonna try and get into it as straightforward as we can. So you have your basic unarmed attacks, and you use those to build up a blade meter. As you use the katana, the blade meter goes down. And then you have this special move, a Zanshin, which is basically like, in a lot of ways, this feels like a really janky, lo-fi cousin to Revengeance, because it's got like really simple kind of speed focus, and then it's built around, you use a special mode mechanic to take down or weaken enemies, and then you take down or weaken enemies, and then you get out of his way. Do that. Now, the more guys that you can get into a bleeding state and do that on, it's you get more points, which the red spheres are basically skill points, which you can use to upgrade your character. Pretty simple upgrade tree, but a lot of the better stuff is more expensive. And it's like your combos and stuff are really basic. And there's really just the a 3-hit combo for the sword. But see, as you accumulate stuff and you don't get hit, then your zeal builds, which is that meter on the side. And then you can get more points that way. So that thing I'm doing, there's a, in addition to the attacks and a jump, there's also a, there's also a area of effect move that you can do with the circle button. And these guys like to block, so that's a little annoying. Later on you can get a guard break move, but for right now I've got nothing. And then you have, with L2 you have a block, and then you can dodge pretty much Ninja Gaiden style by moving the left stick. You can also click in the left stick to do a dash move. This doesn't change your mechanics at all. I did that way too early. So the other advantage of doing the special attack there, the flirt, is that you can also get a little bit of health back depending on like you get a little bit of health back for doing it while they're bleeding, but sometimes in addition to those red energy balls, you'll get health balls, for lack of a better term. So enemies are pretty basic. There's really only like 6 types, I want to say. No, there's probably closer to like 9 or so, which isn't too bad for a short brawler game. It really needs a, I would say that the big caveat, though, is that it could really use like a survival mode of some kind. Because aside from the arcade-style base game, there's really not too much else going on. So, let's see, once we beat the, there's only like 5 waves to a level. There's like about 6 levels, I want to say. About 5 of those have, about 5 of those actually have, bosses on them, and then one of them is just a boss level finisher. So, right now, if you have, some people can break your guard, but it doesn't really indicate how that works, which is not to its, benefit. So you have a basic block which you can use to deal with regular ass attacks, but it won't block charged moves or certain boss attacks. But if you block it at the exact right time, which the timing is a little bit tricky on, you get a just guard, which basically lets you block literally any attack. So assuming you have the timing right, you can block anything. The problem is, as of right now, because I don't really have any other moves, there's not too much I can do with it. Oh, that guy just missed me. But yeah, once I can buy some stuff in the store, I should be able to get some more stuff going. And like I said, the move list and stuff is really pretty basic, but it actually doesn't feel too bad. Like, I was honestly surprised that, like, while it's all very rudimentary, and it's not like a super in-depth character action package, it's no platinum game, it does feel really good for the price point, and it's some nice, it's a nice little popcorn game, honestly. Like, and honestly, as far as like I don't know. As far as like fan service goes, I feel like there's really not too much there. So honestly, it's not too bad. Aside from this, I know you can get another. There's some costumes and stuff that you can buy with skill points. Like I know there's a. It says there's like a Hakama and a schoolgirl and another schoolgirl uniform, which I'm assuming is closer to like antagonist girls, antagonist gal pals. I don't know if you can get her big ass sword though, but I'm assuming not for the purposes of the way the game is designed. So the other advantage of the okay, I think we're gonna get nope. Just got a couple more of this guy. Alright, we're all done there. Okay, nope. Sometimes the waves come out weird like this. Like if you go too fast, like because they kind of repopulate certain configurations of enemies. So it's like sometimes there'll be a few of these grunts, and then a couple of the stronger ones, and then like this. Sometimes like a giant robot man. Ah, jeez. This game is it's rough right now, but it's astoundingly manageable once you get the once you get more moves. It's all feels very manageable, honestly. And see, the other advantage of the special attack like that is that you can slow down hordes and stuff like that. So it can give you more so it can give you more of an opportunity to pressure enemies and stuff like that. And see, like right now, he's this guy keeps jumping the fuck away from me, but I can later buy a dash move that'll let me keep up with him, which makes him a little bit more manageable. So see, it'll always kind of keep these configurations going until it runs out of like its a set population of enemies of that type for the round, I guess. The good thing too is that the hit counter doesn't go down unless you actually get hit. So if you're like me and you whiff stuff sometimes, it's not too bad. Another thing I noticed is that you can actually, depending on your timing, you can actually do the Zanchin, which is this move, the R2, out of a regular combo, assuming you like get them as they're like you can, like because otherwise you gotta do it when you're it can take longer. But if you time it right, you can kind of snap it off and get it all going fairly quickly. So it's like it's definitely, it feels very like I've said, it feels very basic, but I think the advantage is definitely that it has a nice viscerality to the it has just enough impact in terms of the combat and how it feels that it actually doesn't feel too bad. Like honestly, I'm gonna say it straight up, this is better than pretty much any of the last three Ninja Theory fighters. The other disadvantage of the game is that it is very basic in terms of bosses. So this guy, all you gotta do is bait out his fucking... Okay. You gotta watch out for his big old Dark Souls swing. And then after he does... And you want to bait out his... yeah. The dodge detection, or the hit detection with the dodges is a little weird. I'm pretty sure that it actually has no... what's it called? It doesn't, that the rolls don't have any iframes, so it's like it's actually just to get out of the way move. Okay. And then when you get the boss down to bleeding state, you can inflict a few more hits and roll away because every single one of them does that move. So he'll do 4 of those. You go in for a quick hit. Like, these aren't exactly Ninja Gaiden bosses, but whatever, they're fine. Ooh, I got him down to bleed already. And I wasted that. So with the charge moves, ah fuck, and I completely missed his fourth one there. These are slow enough that you can just walk them out, and then just go in. You get a couple hits. I'm bad at getting that timing, honestly. But yeah, this took me longer before when I was still learning how the game functioned. But it's not too bad now, honestly. Even with like half the moves missing, and sometimes they won't go into phases, but as the fight progresses, sometimes they'll get some different moves. So the advantage of this is that with the charge attack move is that you can actually you can charge it slowly, but if you use some blade meter, you can actually shorten the time and make it go faster. So if you really need to clutch in some strong hits during a really quick time, you can just spend a little bit of blade meter, and then honestly it's actually not too bad. So in a lot of cases with some of the boss attacks you can just raw block them, but most of the time you'll need to get a perfect guard, because their combos will usually break through your oh, I can just fucking nope, needs a little more. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so that's level 1 then, so we're going to upgrade. We'll buy some shit. So Zangeki's your basic katana movesets. You can buy a few more moves. I'm going to go ahead and do that, honestly. I think I'm going to go with the Eye Strike, which is probably the best base level move. Honestly, and a lot of times it's stronger than the charged katana attack. So I'm going to go with this. We're going to go ahead and max that shit out and get some aerial moves. Upgrade the hand-to-hand, because the hand-to-hand, you can upgrade the amount of gauge recovery you get back from that, which makes that really helpful, honestly. And let's see, I have enough, so we'll get counter. But getting the counter timing has been a little weird for me. Sometimes it's not 100% clear, and then having the block button tied to the trigger, I honestly don't like it, because the triggers on the PS4, they're a little shaky. Or because of their squishiness, I don't like having blocks on the triggers, because a lot of times it's not as instantaneous as like a button, as a face button, or even like a shoulder button. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll hit the next level, I guess. This game's honestly like really short. There's like 5 full levels, and then there's so yeah, this is the move I just bought, which is just triangle. And yeah, you can see right here, this makes a huge fucking difference in terms of the how much stronger you are. Like, this just utterly obliterates these guys. It also looks pretty cool too, honestly. We get some of our... He's dead. Skill points. Back from that. And also increases the chances you'll get a health recovery as well. And see, this move is actually like way cheaper than the katana charge, so it's just a superior move on every level. And I just wasted that because I'm an idiot. So I'll try to do a counter here. See if we can bait this guy out. So the counter works is that you have to get the just guard, and then you hit a triangle without moving the stick, which is always kind of weird for me because I'm always kind of compelled to hit the stick. And it's like you have to do it immediately after the after you get the just guard. See, just 3 of those hits, like, took him all the way to bleed. Oh, geez, there's 3 of them. So I think if you manage to tag them right when they do the neck bleed thing, they'll go straight in. You can go straight into a Zanshin and jeez, I'm screwing that up. So you get a little health back from doing the Zanshin attack, but it's sometimes you'll get more of those health bubbles, and that always helps more. So yeah, sometimes you'll just get... I'm not sure what the metric is for it. It's not 100% clear. But sometimes you'll get more of those than you will the regular... Jeez. Sometimes you'll get more of those than the regular health bars, and I think that's also influenced by how high your zeal is. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the counter is definitely doable, but the timing is a little weird sometimes. And so yeah, especially like in situations like this when you're getting overwhelmed, pulling out the Zanshin can buy you some time by at least pausing enemies. So once we so yeah, like that wasn't the right timing for the dodge. Like, because there's a very specific look to the move, like... Okay, I need to stop fucking around. Okay, so I got some health from that, which is good. And then I'll definitely buy the... Yeah, see, because these guys like to jump out of the way of your attacks. You gotta chase them down a little bit, which is annoying. Although the eye strike has a little bit more, has a little bit extra range. But yeah, like usually for the perfect. Jeez, okay. Usually for the counter move, she'll like stab her sword into the ground, and that's how you know you did it. So yeah, you can just do that move all day. It's like even if you don't do the counter move correctly, it still like opens up an opportunity for you to get a hit in. Although it's usually kind of risky with bosses because it won't break their... Most of the time it won't break their combo string if you do it in the middle of a string. So you basically have to perfect guard through it and then hit them on the last part of the... hit them on the last part of the combo. Oh yeah, so then this introduces these, yeah, that's the move, okay. So honestly, it's like I really like the interplay here that goes on between like the meters and stuff, and then the and then like there's a reasonable amount of tension that comes from the from having to basically fight for your health. So yeah, with those, yeah, and you gotta be careful with those that shit because that will hurt. Okay, and then I think, yeah. Like, it's definitely not a perfect game, but I feel strongly that it's good for. Hey, sorry for that. We're back. Just gonna play a little bit more, but at least get that shit finished. Now, you can actually upgrade at any time from the menu screen, but I prefer to just do it after bosses and stuff like that. Because I don't know, that's just how Platinum's raised me. I think we should begin the boss soon. Oh, no one was eligible there. Like, I was just this one jobber left. Like, that is again the problem with the way it spawns enemies and stuff. But what can you do? Okay, wave 5, here we go. God, I just ate that. I thought I... Okay, yeah, these guys definitely gotta be gotten... I'm not good enough to read the combo timing, and I gotta get out of his way. So yeah, these guys have a few more moves. Fuck me. Better get out of the way. Yep. Ah, shit, and I just ate that. You can also do this move in the air, which I forgot about. It's just easier to fight them on the ground. I think these jobbers are just the ones that are left. See if I can get another counter. God, or just die like a fucking chump. So you can just stagger him like this. It's great. Alright, and here we go. So here's the boss, and he's basically just a bigger version of these guys with a more annoying moveset. He's got this uppercut and then a ground pound follow-up, which honestly this guy gave me a ton of trouble, like the most trouble of any of the bosses. Well, except for maybe the second to last boss. He's got this move. I was relying too much on dodging, and then I realized that the dash is honestly kind of broken, so you can just dash around people like this all day, unless you get caught in a combo like an idiot like me. Okay, and then there we go. Ah, jeez. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I fucked that up. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some manual hits in first. I'm used to having the, by the end of the... God, that's really rough. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll upgrade. Let's go ahead and we'll get some more meter. Put some into the katana gauge. Some more there. We might as well throw some money in there. We'll put the katana gauge max up again. So as you can see up on the meter, you have your health bar, and then the katana gauge, and then there are like the little pips at the end. So now it will fill up. When it goes over the meter, then it will fill up another bar, basically. So let's see. I don't think I bought the counter, because I'm an idiot. Or did I? I don't even remember. I thought I did. Yeah, I think so. Because, oh yeah, that just increases the attack power. So then there's this move called the Flourish, which if you hit circle when you would be hit to do a just guard, then it will do a super strong counter attack, which is actually pretty cool. Let's see, we'll go ahead and rules of everything else. We're back for one more time. So okay, I bought the rest. Let's go ahead and throw some into Divine Wind. It doesn't make it stronger, but it reduces katana consumption. Okay, so we're a little bit stronger. So let's go ahead and give this guy another shot. Now look at that. So that does like a not unnoticeable chunk of his... God, I hate that. Because once you get caught in that, you basically can't get out of it. Unless you're a better guarder than I am. Probable. And it's like, one thing I am not a big fan of is that the fact that the dodge does not... Now, I think I mentioned this before, but the dodge does not seem to have iframes or anything like that. So it's really just to get out of the way move. So if you get caught within the attack, it basically doesn't matter if you try to dodge it, or you would have missed it. So it's basically situations like this, which honestly are more like classic kind of... or more traditional kind of attack moves and stuff like that. Makes you appreciate that Bloodborne and like Dark Souls and stuff like that are honestly a little bit more forgiving. Ah, God, I wasted that again. Oh my God. So yeah, once you have these, once you upgrade, honestly it is a really good idea to upgrade the, Christ. To upgrade the, yeah, see, like, I would have dodged that in another game, but not in this one. But yeah, once you upgrade the, katana, and then you get the, and then you invest a decent amount into the, God damn it! Fuck me! That's the, so the problem is that it's like, the best move, which is the Eye Strike, is basically the... God. It's like neutral stick, and then it's the R1 and triangle combo. But if you touch the stick at all, it turns it into a dash attack, which is weaker, and you can't like string anything off of it. It's basically just ooh, that looks cool. Okay, and that was just a huge fucking waste of a life bar, honestly. Okay, we're almost done. God, I can't believe how much trouble this guy gave me before. and he managed to pull his ass out of it. So a thing I noticed about this game is that it's like a lot of the moves have these really long cooldown times, and here's this bullshit, which he does in the last part of his phase. He's almost dead. Fuck you. You don't get that much experience from fighting the bosses, though, honestly, I've noticed. Alrighty, so yeah, that's Mitsurugi Kamui Hikae. It is a pretty solid little budget action game, and if you got $12 to spare, I'm sure it will get cheaper with sales and stuff like that. It's honestly worth checking out. If you want a just a simple kind of popcorn brawler game, and you're a big fan of the genre, like I am, so yeah, I'd honestly say it's worth a look. All right, we'll see you next time.